Perdónenme, me interrumpieron en pleno directo. No se vale. Pues bueno, vamos a con la micon de nuevo, ya que pues, estamos con la micon.
It's going to be expressed like this. Keeping our health bar full. All cast and crew take daily temperature and health checks. Production venues are properly and routinely sanitized, except when on camera. Face coverings are worn by all. Social distance is respected at all times. Game footage
Mayores
of
de
the show
esos, pero
may include work in progress
no
and
pasa nada.
early stage builds, which may change before final release.
Sí,
Okay.
glorioso amigos.
Minecraft blocks. Building a village. A boat. Fish swim. Ducks. Goats. Bees.
Hello and welcome
Minecraft
to Minecraft
Live.
2021. I'm your host and chief storyteller of Mojang Studios, Lydia Winters. We have an exciting show for you today, filled with all things Minecraft. You'll vote a new mob into the game, hear what's happening in Minecraft dungeons, learn how to design and play with your own Minecraft mob, find out the next Minecraft update, and much, much more. Seriously though, we have a packed show for you. The best part is that you get to hear everything directly from the cool humans making it, and they will give you the inside knowledge that no one outside of Mojang Studios knows, our best kept secrets, until we tell you all of them today. So let's do it.
He's joined by two others on a couch in a Minecraft setting.
Our social team will be tweeting throughout the show and want to know what you think about everything we announce.
Twitter.com/Minecraft.
Hang out with us here and also
Okay,
there.
okay.
Minecraft.
Last year, we announced quite an anticipated update, the Caves and the Cliffs update. We've seen all the incredible things you've done with Caves and Cliffs Part 1, and can't wait to see what you do with Part 2. Agnes and Henrik are here to give us a peek into the surprising development process for Caves and Cliffs Part 2. Hi Agnes, hi Henrik. Hello. Agnes, how are you feeling?
I'm
excited. So excited. And Henrik, it's your first time on Minecraft Live?
It's just like the first time.
medio del directo.
You two are going to tell us about Caves and Cliffs Part 2 and the thing that I think is the most amazing, how involved and how essential the community is to making it.
Yes, this update changes basically everything about the world generation in the game. So we've added massive mountains, massive caves. Balance that, because we want to add all this new cool stuff. But when people are playing the game, we also want them to be able to encounter like the old familiar stuff. So this balancing act is really hard. As designers and developers, when we test the stuff we built, how do we know if it's any good, right? How do we know if it's better? So we've needed a lot of help, and we've definitely gotten it. So we've been shipping snapshots, betas every week, and the people have been play testing and giving us feedback. And it's just been wonderful. It feels kind of like they're colleagues helping us to build this great game.
That's amazing. And you have an amazing example of someone who took a lot of time.
Yes. Yeah. For example, on a player tweeted at me this wonderful big picture showing like across different snapshots in the same location what changed across different snapshots, and offered some opinions on that and some feedback. And this kind of stuff takes a lot of time to do. It's research that the users are doing for us, and we get a lot of this stuff, and it just saves time, and that's time that we can use, of course, to make the game better.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, it truly is. I mean, this is like the biggest update we ever done, and we couldn't have done it without the community.
Oh,
Agnes Larson.
incredible. And I know you were kind of nervous when you decided to split the update and like tell everyone about that.
Yes, I mean that's it's a very big decision, and we took it together as a team. But yes, when it was time to announce it, it was quite scary. But we thought the best thing is just to be transparent, because like as we know, like Minecraft is crafted together with the community, and then it's good if we just are as honest as we possibly can. And then when we did announce it, everyone was just so caring and understanding, and it shows we have the most beautiful community. So yeah, thank you.
We absolutely do.
And it was so nice as a team to be able to not rush it, since this change is so big, to be able to do it properly and take the time and really do it well. So we're super thankful that we got such a
Nosotros una Micon pueden hacerla en
That's
español.
awesome. And I mean,
O
sometimes
una
during
Micon,
the development
un video que
process,
esté en español.
like things change and you decide you want things to be bigger and better, which kind of moves them to a different timeline. And I know we have one of those today.
Yeah, we do. So we have been working quite a lot on like the Deep Dark, the Warden, and the Skulk Sensor, and we're so excited about this, and we know everyone
Uno
is.
es para sordos,
And
uno es para...
so it's got to be
y otro es
bigger
para-
because we really want to do
para
this
ciegos.
right and do it with super
No.
high quality. But
Uno es para
that's
sordos y
also
otro es
the
para
reason
ciegos.
that we moved it to
No.
the next update instead.
And we're going to talk about the next update at the end of the show,
Yeah,
right?
Uno es
so we're
para
gonna show
sordos.
both some new things from the Deep Dark and some other new things.
Donde están hablando
So
el
we'll
lenguaje de
move the
señas.
Deep Dark feature set into the next update, which will be after Caves and Coast Part 2.
Y en
And
el otro
we're going to
también,
look at
pues
that
también
later in the show.
estaban-
You're going to get to
pero
see some
estaban
really cool stuff from Brandon.
Poniendo los diálogos.
Now, Henrik and Agnes, you two are working with an awesome team of developers, and this was like quite a technical job. So we have an inside look at sort of a lot that went into Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
Yep, let's watch it.
The best part of my job, I think it's just creating.
Developer and 2 screens.
I want to make people
Yo
happy.
estoy harto. ¿Cuándo va a empezar?
In
No
the
me
update, I've been primarily focusing on creating the mountains and also putting everything together in the new generation of the world. So that's the caves and the mountains and everything in between. When I started this project about a year ago, I knew almost nothing about world generation, and I learned so much.
Tardamos 20
And
minutos
it's
en hacer
really
unas
been a team
ricas
effort,
botanitas,
Java and
papitas,
Bedrock together.
muy alimentadas.
In this update,
young woman
my
at
role
2
is to
screens.
bring to
Bien
life the
tomatadas.
cave part, and together with our colleague who work on the mountains, we present to you the
Be
cliffs
Yo,
and the
game
caves
developer.
update. One of the inspirations for the caves is the Songdon's cave systems in Vietnam, because that was one of the largest cave systems in the world.
The Son Doong
And
Cave,
I feel so proud
Vietnam.
of it because I came from Vietnam, and we get to use these cave systems in my country and put it into the game. So I felt so proud whenever we think about the caves.
My job is to find what works slow in Minecraft and try to optimize it. The new update
Timur
changes
Nazarov, game developer.
a lot, and it also affects performance quite a lot. The best part about my job is just finding something which can give a big benefit, and then just seeing how FPS improves or how
Pues estaría chido que
frame
lo
time
pongan.
graph looks much better after the change.
I would say the coolest part
Bueno,
about my
sí está
job
en
is all of the
lo
wonderful
del
colleagues
ver que
that I
tan
get to
al
work
rato en
with.
computadora
They
con los
really
FPS
inspire
en
me, teach me,
computadora.
and motivate me to
Estoy
be
en
better
Java,
versions of
por
myself
eso
every
dice
day.
computadora.
We put in a lot of time and effort into this update, and I hope that it will inspire and excite our community.
It feels like it's a whole new game.
What a great team you have.
It's the best team. And now, we've been working on Caves and Cliffs Part 2. It's been so beautiful to see how everyone collaborated, like all the different roles, like Bedrock developers, Java developers, designers, artists, sound, and so on. So yeah, it's been so good.
Because when you get a diverse group of people together in a room like that, even if it's a digital room, I guess, then and all focus on one thing like this, it feels like there's no problem you can't solve. Plus, it's fun.
That's amazing. And then you add our community. They're doing bug tracking. They're just everywhere giving us notes and feedback and telling us what's working. So you add that to an amazing team, and it's really incredible.
We really want actually to highlight everyone that helps us with the public bug tracker we have. So many players report bugs, and then we also have the moderators and helpers, and they help us so much with like categorizing, finding duplicates, asking for additional information, and it's extraordinarily helpful.
We have a really amazing community. Now, you two have been, and actually the whole team has been just kind of sharing images and seeds as you're finding things, and you put together some really awesome worlds for us to look at.
E.T.
Estaba delicioso.
Lava. A pool of lava surrounded by dark cliffs.
Voy a hacer ASMR.
A forest surrounding the lava pool.
Hoy vamos a hacer una ASMR. Vamos a ver la micon.
An icy mountain.
Y explotó.
A deep canyon. A verdant landscape. A pool of water surrounded by cliffs. Mountains surround a green valley. Tall cliffs and mountains.
Wow, they're beautiful.
Yeah, what's interesting about this is when you look at that video, like initially the plan was just big mountains and natural looking cool mountains and caves, but as we started working on it, the scope kind of grew because we realized that we need to change all the terrain to make this all fit together. But once we started seeing that work, and it was so fun to see how the team started realizing that we're really onto something. This is going to be great. And seeing that inspiration spread and also spread out to our community through the snapshots.
Pues bueno, y yo me despido.
We've been playtesting a lot, and we're like, we couldn't stop playtesting. You found so many cool places, and it feels so inspiring, and that's what we want to do with Minecraft. We want to inspire everyone to play Minecraft in their own way, and like we really feel that this new world generation inspires you, like going on adventure, building, telling stories. So it's very exciting.
That's amazing. And I mean, so you make all these changes, but then obviously we have so many players who've been playing for so long. I mean, the two of you have worlds that are like 10 years old, and I just love the approach you took to keeping everything really safe for players who have existing worlds.
Yes, it's very important for us to be respectful to players' worlds, and like Minecraft should be a game you can trust, because if you know that it works and it will work for many years, then you can spend like all this love and time on your Minecraft world.
Yeah.
So in Caves and Cliffs Part 2 we have actually done two things mainly to make sure that everything works well, and the first thing is blending. So as you can see in the picture here, to the left we don't have blending. So then when you update your old world to the new world generation, it would just be like an ugly edge.
Bueno, ir a jugar con Dora la Exploradora y Peppa Pig.
It's actually all smooth and pretty.
¿Qué están poniendo? ¿Qué es eso?
Beautiful. That makes a huge difference. And Henrik, I know the other part you want to show us with your own world.
Yeah, so what happens if you open your old world with the new version of Minecraft, and I took a look at what
Sobre un
happens
video de mañana va a estar muy raro porque voy a poner... ya está grabado.
Let's take a look.
Pero voy a poner una canción muy rara. Muy rara.
But that's what happens when you open the world in 1.18. So it basically generates new caves beneath the old
Una
areas.
diferencia, nada más
And
que
the
las
idea is to
nubes.
create the illusion that was there the whole time. We just
Casi
go
no
there
hay
until now and
diferencia.
wow, look
Solo poquitos árboles.
Don't look, Henrik. There's so many spoilers there under your world. So many cool things.
I was squinting, okay?
Okay, good.
That's like the first thing I'm gonna do when I update is just like digging straight up. Well, not straight down actually, but I'm gonna see what's under my base.
That's so cool. I just love that it adds so much to the existing worlds that our players have, and so you're keeping them safe and adding a lot to it.
And that's also an important thing. We don't want to force players to pick between just the new or just the old. So we want them to be able to experience both things in the same world.
Por cierto, pronto haré directos
Throughout
con
the
una
show, we're going to have
maquinita.
creator questions, and you two get to have the first one.
Right.
Si alguien quiere comprar, nada, no voy a hacer spam.
Yes, the plan
No
is to
soy de
release this on
buscador.
Java Bedrock at the same time, and also to ship it
No
with
está.
what we call seed parity. And that's, what does that mean? So, seed is this name for the magic number that is used to determine how your whole world looks like.
Ah, por cierto,
It's
ahorita.
unique, and that's everybody's seed. When you create a new world, it gets automatically a generated seed. But if you dig that seed up, if you really like what you see, you're like, wow, this world is wonderful, I want to share it with my friends. You can dig up that number and share it with others. And then if they open a new world with that seed, they'll see the same thing. But what's new for this update is that also works between Bedrock and Java.
That's amazing.
So if you create a world in Java and you think it's beautiful, you want to share with others, anyone who opens a world with that seed, regardless of which edition they're playing, will see essentially almost exactly the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost identical. And then it's a thing in the community, you find a super cool location and you share it, like, look at this world I found. And before, you couldn't do that with players on the other edition, but now everyone can just share cool places together. And
Scenes in Java versus
really
scenes in
amazing.
Bedrock.
When you find these amazing, epic things in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, you obviously want to be able to share them. So seed parity is huge. I think everyone's going to be so excited about
So we're not 100% there yet, but close. It's
Getting
very similar. Details will be different. But
seed almost parity.
Seed almost.
that's what we're going for.
So I know everyone is anxiously, including myself, waiting for this update. When do we get it?
So it's actually almost done. So we're going to release it in a month or two.
That is amazing. Thank you so
He
much,
vuelto
Agnes
el
Henrik.
Thank you.
Ok,
Caves
ignoran
and
eso.
Cliffs Part 2 will be coming to a screen
Okay.
near you in 1 to 2
Vi una
months.
personita ahí en directo,
Speaking
no
of
sé si ya
screens,
has
soon there
regresado,
will be
pero
another
bueno.
place to play Minecraft.
Seas
On November
bienvenido,
2nd,
toma una
Minecraft
silla,
comes to
toma una
Xbox
cama,
Game Pass for PC.
toma un compañero y siéntate.
Minecraft. It's a game all about togetherness and teamwork. Let's take some of Minecraft's most terrific teams. And hearts. And the Drowned. Maybe not the best example. Let's try another. Cobblestone and Mossy Cobblestone. The relationship
Estoy dando como que las
truly
diferencias.
rock solid. Oh dear.
Todas las cosas.
I've never loved you, Alan. Creeper.
Ah, bueno.
Maybe not Steve Creeper.
Nunca me ha matado un
Not
creeper.
them.
O bueno, sí,
Not them either.
sí me ha matado,
That's gotta hurt.
pero no al
Realize
inicio.
this is going to stand
No,
by.
yo no fui de
We
esos
don't
noobs
find
que
a
te
great
digo,
example
que
of
empiezan Minecraft y ya
togetherness.
empiezan a hacer no.
What's that, Goat?
Yo desde empezar
You got
ya
the
era
best
pro, ¿por qué?
example of togetherness?
Pues yo ya sabía de Minecraft. Nunca lo había jugado, pero ya sabía.
Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition. Finally, coming together for...
Sí, ellos tratan,
That's not right. Bedrock Edition. Absolutely not. Java Edition. Ticket. Minecraft Bedrock Edition.
tratan de combinarlas
Minecraft Java Edition
a las dos
coming to Xbox
para que
Game
sea
Pass for
igual.
PC. We debated which edition to add to the service and decided why not add both. That means Game Pass for PC will be the only way to get Bedrock and Java in one place. Convenient. Perhaps a little too convenient. In any case, starting in November, you can play the original
¿vale? Se me estoy